In Sunday school, I was taught to put faith in God, not in men. I was also taught that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. But what the heck does that mean? It took me years to find a clear definition. Faith is just a synonym for trust. So my Sunday school teacher was actually telling me to trust God rather than men. That almost made sense, except how does one trust God? When you trust a chain, you are not trusting the strongest link in that chain. The weakest link is the one that is most likely to break. So the weakest link is really the one you are putting your trust in. And every chain I could find that led to God passed through men. The Bible was written by men, and my Sunday school teacher was also a person, so I couldn't trust God through him without really trusting in men. He taught me that God would speak to me through my feelings, but that teaching still came from a man, and discerning God's voice from my own feelings was no trivial matter. After all, I am a person too. So how could I possibly trust God without actually trusting men and calling that faith in God? One day I found the answer. I was taught that the Bible was not God's only work, and that he had created everything around me. So I became a scientist and I studied the natural world. I studied evidence from stars to rocks and from DNA to fossils. I let nature speak for itself, and it told a story about things emerging from natural processes. The beautiful thing about empirical evidence is that it doesn't have a brain, so the witnesses it bears are not influenced by cognitive biases. When I became an atheist, lots of people told me I needed to put more faith in God. What they don't seem to understand is that's exactly what led me to become an atheist. I think those people need to put a little less faith in men.